My mom and dad, who are in their 50s, have been married for over 30 years. Ever since I was younger, I realized that my dad is a serial cheater, but I never acted upon that hunch. During my teenagehood, my mom had a lot of conflicts with my dad about his unfaithfulness, but in the end, she always chose to stay with him. As I grew older, I started to resent him for how he treated my mom, especially when he was actively cheating, treating her like his personal maid, disrespecting her, ignoring her existence whatsoever, but never addressed that thinking I shouldn't interfere in the relationship. Fast forward to a few days ago when I got a mail notification with a very personal message. I am logged on his account because I worked at his company and he gave me access to it. The following messages were from a woman who almost pleaded with him to be forgiven, telling him that she might die if she doesn't hear from him and that she loved him very much. Now here comes the part where I am ashamed of myself. I went through his emails to see how long has this been going on and found out they might have started the relationship in October last year or earlier than that. I just couldn't stop myself from checking. I also found out that the woman has a daughter and he bought them gifts and flowers, the daughter being over the moon with a gesture. Naturally, my first reaction was anger and betrayal, but then I felt complete relief because I always had to walk on eggshells with my dad whenever things didn't go his way. He is very self-centered and thinks everyone should gravitate around him. He uses discarding methods, stonewalling, and is never accountable for anything. I always had to step on my ego and repair things with him just for the sake of having a semi-relationship with him. Also, he treats my mom like complete shit most of the times, and I feel like my mom should know about this. The most infuriating part is that I know that when he starts to treat her nicely is when he doesn't have an available mistress, and my mom falls for thinking he's going to act right this time. Here doesn't say if he went all the way, if he told his mother, but for what he said, she accepts it. But I don't know. My mom divorced my father because of cheating. You know, he was cheating on her, and I think it was the best thing she could do. She felt guilty for a long time. She was worried that I somehow hated her for that because I was at a very young age, before teenage, you know. But actually, I don't have any resentment towards her for that. I actually admire her. But my father, I have a very weird relationship with him when I come to think about it. Like sometimes he calls me and we talk, but sometimes he just disappears, and I wish I wasn't. I wish we had a better relationship. So probably that's why I didn't have kids so far. I am over 30s and I never felt safe to have a child, with any of my exes, because I think this is too serious and I didn't want any child to go through what I've been through. What do you say? You had an event in your life like that, like finding out one of your parents is cheating. What did you do?